Welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast show, and listen, it's still August. We are still celebrating women, and this month we highlight so many individuals that really are doing the most. Right now, it's all about an organization that has quietly but powerfully changed the lives of over 1.5 million children across the whole of Mzansi. Now, for more than 30 years, Breadline Africa has been transforming unsafe and makeshift structures into safe, child-friendly classrooms, as well as kitchens and toilets for early childhood development centers. Now, what makes this story even more powerful is that much of this work is led by women who combine vision with, of course, compassion, turning challenges into opportunities. And joining us on the couch are two of those leaders. Please help me in welcoming Janine McAvoy as well as Indiratso Mutana, who share how Breadline Africa is shaping the future of South Africa's youngest learners. So please give them a feel-good welcome. Come on. Now, listen, we love the fact that you guys are here and also are in the space of working to create impact in the country. And you're doing such an incredible job. So, Janine, I want to start with you talking about Breadline Africa. Maybe some people haven't heard of it before. So maybe you can break that down and also tell us what your mission is.
Thank you, Carissa. It's very, very nice to be here. Thank you for the warm welcome. So Breadline Africa has been around over 30 years, as you've mentioned. And at the heart of what we do is children in our country. So we want to build a stronger South Africa to make them more employable, to get that foundation phase learning, because it starts from the beginning, to be employable down the line when they finish matric. So we really focused on educational outcomes. The children are at the heart of what we do. Our organisation is passionate and compassionate for the work that we do, and how we do that is through the provision of infrastructure, safe spaces for children to learn, grow and thrive. That's at the heart of what we do.
And you know, sometimes we take these things for granted because some of us come from more privileged circumstances, but it is so vital to make sure the environment that you're in is safe so that you can focus on what's important, and that's learning and growing.
Absolutely.
So thank you for that work that you do. I have to come to you, Nidafatso, to talk about measuring impact, because sometimes it's a bit challenging to see exactly how you're making a difference. So what changes are you seeing most specifically in the children that you guys touch?
We have seen quite a number of changes in the environments or the ECD centers that currently we're operating from. Most of them are, just looking at the developmental milestones, the outcomes that we see amongst these children that we're impacting on. Mainly, if you look at cognitive issues, social, emotional skills as well, developing. And then also, if you look at just literacy and numeracy skills as well, that, that improve as a result of infrastructure and also the partnership that we also run with other organizations that are working in the same space, and also issues to do with stimulating and nurturing environments that we create by building new infrastructure in these sites. So there is a lot of outcomes that we measure or developmental milestones that we are currently seeing amongst these children in these centers.
Incredible. And when you say children, we are talking 1.5 million children, which that fact in and of itself is insane. And on your screens right now, Mzansi, I mean, you can see the different work that Breadline does get involved with. So, Janine, what do you think has enabled the organization to have such a lasting impact? Over 3 decades and counting is incredible.
So, what's really critical to our work is the partnerships that we form, the collaborations, the community engagement, the stakeholders that we engage with, like our social impact organizations that speak to literacy or nutrition support at ECDs. We provide these safe spaces, the infrastructure for education to happen. But if teachers aren't trained or there isn't food to feed the children, what we do is not going to work. So strategic partnerships are really important, that deep community engagement, listening to what the community needs rather than saying, we think this is what you need, right? So we also work with government, stakeholders, and of course our investors. Without the funding, we can't do what we do. So that is really how we get to do the incredible work that we do out there.
It takes a village, eh?
It takes a village to raise a child. You couldn't have said it better, actually.
And we all need to do our parts. I mean, I love that you've mentioned the stakeholders, the government, the community, because everybody does come through doing the absolute most. So what role, it is Women's Month after all, Nidafatso, do women play in doing all of this? I mean, what impact do they have?
So internally, we've seen just the day-to-day operations that at Breadline Africa, the roles that women are playing, just just making sure that, the projects are running successfully. We also not just marketing or fundraising, but also impact measurement and reporting that I'm currently involved in. And then externally, we see that majority of the ECD principals or ECD practitioners are actually women themselves in under-resourced communities. So the role that they play with minimum, access to resources, it's tremendous if you look at the work that they do, and just nurturing these children, making sure that they've got an early start in life. So generally, if I look internally, like I said, externally, women play a critical role in nurturing, the children.
Yeah. Oh, women, because they see the difference it makes. They also see the gap and the need that needs to be, taken care of in the community. So I know that nonprofits have many challenges, Janine. What really keeps you motivated at the end of the day?
Well, like Naratso said, our work is around children, but for me personally, what really gets me up in the morning is supporting these women on the ground, these ECD principals and practitioners. It's 92% or more women-led businesses, often in township communities, right? And there are lack of resources. And for us to come in, by mobilizing resources, that's my job. I need to get investments in for our projects. Right. Is really enabling them to do the critical work that they're doing on the ground, which is to make sure that our future leaders are educated. So that really gets me up in the morning, and I'm very passionate about what I do.
And I can feel it. I can feel the passion radiating off the both of you, which I love. And I'm also noticing the socks. Don't think I didn't see your socks. I love a funky sock. Can I just say, I'm here for a funky sock, okay? Tell me more about these funky socks, and can I please get a pair?
Of course, we did bring you a pair. We preempted that. So Funky Socks Day is great. It's in the 4th year. It's P&A. So P&A is a nationwide stationer. They supply educational resources and stationery and creative arts and crafts. So what a great alignment with what we do, especially in early childhood development. So it's a 4th year that this campaign is running, and all you need to do, the general public, is purchase a 10 Rand sticker at any P&A store or online at pna.co.za, and that 10 Rand sticker will help us raise, hopefully, 2.5 million Rand this year to support not only Breadline Africa, because we've been the beneficiary for 3 years, but now we've got 3 other organizations also coming on board for this campaign, which is all to do with children. So it's the Chalk Foundation for Childhood Cancer. It's Matla Abana who creates and supplies care packs for children that are abused. Not a great topic, but a very valid and important organization. And then Rally to Read do literacy, so really targeting schools in rural areas to improve literacy rates.
Incredible. Oh, guys, we really do appreciate you. I can't wait to don my funky socks, and you can too, Mzansi. Please get involved. And everybody really has to do their part to make sure that the children, the future, is taken care of. I mean, they're doing theirs. Now it's up to you.